Hello everybody, welcome to day 140 of running DO2. Every single day until DO3 releases. We're a little bit late today, but by my new policy where I only record before I go to bed instead of the actual start of the new day, because it's good to be kind to yourself, we're doing alright. We're doing alright, honestly. Finished. Okay, that's a bit of an understatement. Today was huge. So the whole thing, we've been working on this crazy group project for the entire term. We had our demo and presentation today. Had a whole bunch of judges there, presented in front of a bunch of people. It was crazy. We went in early, been going, ate some food, and then I practiced highway driving on the way home. Ate dinner. Then I had a really emotional phone call where I realized I hadn't actually dealt with a lot of my emotions from like the year before. Cause there's like 3 phases. There was the high school phase where I was majorly depressed and the angst levels were through the charts. There was the coping phase where I'm like, no, it's fine. I got this. But really, truthfully, I was not fine. Even though I was better at coping, I was still completely unmedicated and very majorly depressed. So my best strategy was journal about it, forgive myself, and shove it down, because those feelings were not going away, and dwelling on them made life impossible. The only functional strategy was to just take it, accept your losses sometimes, and then shove down, journal what you could, see what was reasonable, and then see what was see what was unreasonable. Because the problem with I was having is there was so much unreasonable, so much this massive weight of like dark fog just constantly crushing me into the ground. Made it pretty hard to function. And I kind of just had a realization moment that your girl's just been going. And that whole time, I never once accepted that I had it tough. I was always just think of the next thing, keep moving, right? Because I was in survival mode. You just gotta keep moving, you know? But, so I had a good, 30-minute cry where I grieved for the girl that I was, the audacity of thinking myself as cringe for something I said back then, because my friend mentioned it. And I just grieved. I just cried. I cried. Genuinely. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I went through that. Where I'm totally on my own. I've ditched all my friends who were not good for me. I didn't really have any good friends. My parents were in a safe space, couldn't rely on my brother. And I'm just keep trying and failing over and over again to make meaningful connections. And keep trying and failing to make good coping progress. And then realizing, oh, I need medication. And then realizing, oh, I need to ask my parents. And then fighting through all that on my own, basically. And I'm like, wow. No wonder I don't have so many memories from that year. It's because I shoved it all down to function. So, it was ridiculous because it's been a year and a half, maybe a year and 8 months, but it's just oh my god. And I cried. Because your girl was 17, 18. That's too small. Too small to be that lonely. That's too messed up to be totally on her own running away and stuff. But I was so busy on the make it better, do the next thing. Because I had to be. That's how you handle it when you can't feel anything. You don't let yourself feel anything. So it's good that I'm now in a safe enough space where I can just unravel and just feel things at pieces at a time. That's really good. That's really good for me. That's really healthy. But also, it's just whoa. Because you don't expect things to stay intact when they're from that far away, but they do. They genuinely do. It happened with my 15-year-old self and dealing with trauma from then and repression. It's stuff you bury stays there. it stays buried and will come back out to get you. Not like maliciously, but just because it's a part of you, it just gets put on hold. Until you can acknowledge and respect it for what it is, you know? So that was crazy. I did not expect to be doing that today, but you know, we do it. It was like genuine, almost sobbing for myself and the stuff that I had to, I'd never once recognized the situation for, oh god, how tough it was. Totally out of sorts. Got rejected from university. Blah, 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 blah. Ditched all my friends. Got ditched a whole lot by all the people who I wanted to be friends with. In this pretty nasty, awful circle of high school. It's messed up. It was rough. And the thing is, when you're just constantly shoving everything down, you don't, there's just, I get glimpses of what high school is like because I wasn't able to be there for most of it. Mentally, I could not be there. I was too unsafe, I was too depressed, I could not feel enough to functionally be in that space at all. And I think that's insane. Because sometimes that just creeps up on you and you go, whoa, I thought I was fine. Because you convince yourself you're fine. Because as long as you're fine, and as long as you don't acknowledge anything being bad, then there's nothing bad that can hurt you. Denial is very powerful. Denial and the games you can play on your own brain are so powerful. That's why it really sucks, because you think it's like, oh, it's fine, this is what I know, it'll be alright. I can handle this, and it's just like, get help, girl. Boy. Just get help. Accept some, and it's so hard. Because once you realize stuff is bad, then you can't go back, you know? I think it's actually in this room. Oh shoot, he's gonna catch up, isn't he? Okay, well, he is gonna follow me all the way around, isn't he? Yes, the one time you can do that, you do that. That's great. So I guess we're going through the spider cave. Oh my god, we're rich. Okay. Level 2 artifact, we're fine. Oh shoot, we're not fine, we're not fine, we're not fine. I have better odds against the spiders than I have against that Ravager. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot, they're gonna catch me. Oh, they caught me. Oh my god, what are you doing in here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you think spiders attack Ravagers? I think we doomed that guy. Wow, that was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy some of the Tango Tech VODs I've been missing out on. I've been going through them so slowly. Oh my god. So slowly. I get like 5 minutes when I eat my breakfast, and I've been on the same VOD for the past 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. I'll finally be able to start. I'm like 3 weeks behind on whatever's happening. It's fine though. It's fun. It's good to have a backlog. Anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. This has been day 140 of running Decked Out 2 every single day until Decked Out 3 releases. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.